everyone. I'm just seeing this Guardian news. I don't. I'm just seeing it, so and I'm just reading it. I really don't know anything about it, so don't look at it and say, "Oh, I shall say something." There's no insider anything on this one. It says Kwankwaso threatens to leave NDC if, and according to Guardian, a former Kano State Governor Rabi Musa Kwankwaso has reportedly threatened to leave the Nigeria Democratic Congress (NDC) after the party replaced several Kwankwasia faction candidates in Kano to enforce a pre-agreed 60-40 sharing power sharing formula, leaving his bloc at 60%. The NDC had replaced several candidates earlier submitted by the Kwankwasia faction in Kano State over an alleged breach of a power sharing agreement, according to a report by the Daily Post, which cited a document signed by the Kano State NDC chairman, Honorable Hussaini Isa Meriga. Meriga said that the changes were made to reflect the earlier agreement on the distribution of party positions and elective tickets between the existing NDC structure and the Kwankwasia bloc. The document was copied to the national leader of the opposition political party, Senator Serake Dixon, Kwankwaso, and the NDC Northwest Zonal Chairman. So I get it now. This letter was, the people that were copied were Serake Dixon, Kwankwaso, and the NDC Northwest Zonal Chairman. Under the revised list, the party approved the following for federal constituencies: Barrister Ismail Idris Sani Kumbozo, Nasiru Ali Ahmed Nasarawa, Kabir Ishaq Said, Kano Municipal, Barrister Dayebu Jamilu Ibrahim Doguwa Tudunwada, Mohammed Hamisu Abubakar Dawakin Tofa Rimin Gado and Tofa, Ibrahim Bashir Bangos, Sumaila Takai, and Abdul Majid Isa Umar Merigar Pata Gwale. Adjustments were also made to the Kano State House of Assembly tickets in Dala, Tarauni, Kumbotso, Ungogo, and Dawakin Kudu constituencies. According to the NDC, there was a standing agreement for elected positions at party offices to be shared on a 60-40 basis, with the Kwankwasia bloc receiving 60% and the original party structure remaining 40%. The presidential candidate of the NDC, Peter Obi, on May 31, officially named Kwankwaso as his vice presidential candidate for the 2027 general election. The announcement confirmed a major political realignment ahead of the polls, positioning both figures as the party's presidential and vice presidential ticket for the upcoming election. With the confirmation, Obi and Kwankwaso are expected to jointly lead the NDC's campaign into the 2027 race, bringing together two main influential political blocs with strong national support base. The development marks one of the most significant opposition alliances ahead of the election cycle, reshaping earlier expectations for the 2027 presidential election. I don't even know what to really make of this whole, but let me just look at some of the comments, that are here. There are quite a number of them. People must be circumspect about any nonsense they read in the Nigerian media. They're all working for whoever pays them to publish any nonsense. Kano is RMK domain. I don't believe this news. RMK controls this territory. There's no way anyone is dragging percentage with him. And I think to an extent, I agree with this person in the sense that there are a whole lot of things that are being put out there, a whole lot of things to disillusion the people, to make the people feel unwanted, and it's actually so crazy, some of the things that you see going on. But I'm seeing this one, and even the way the Guardian put it, Kwankwaso to quit and all of that. Quitting to where? Where is the quitting to? There is a whole lot. But let me look at this out. Reboot Nigeria says, if the NDC leadership is already breaching an agreement all parties agreed upon, then the leadership is a breach of the trust, which is so unfortunate. People, this was Whisper. I've already read that. Noah said, I knew from the one that Kwankwaso Peter is definitely going to have some serious headaches. Even if they manage to win, Kwankwaso will never be loyal to PO. Where at the end of the day, loyalty is to Nigeria. What normally happens is to have a working relationship. And I think they're going to absolutely have that working relationship, especially looking at the fact that this is supposed to be a one-term thing. Mr. Peter Obi had already agreed. He has always said he was going to do one term. He has already agreed, to that one term. And so working together, and the more they work together, the better for all of them. Because come 2031, inshallah, if they're still going on and probably then Kwankwaso is running, what then would happen with that? He would need the support of Mr. Peter Obi. And so definitely he's not going to go in and start fighting him and all of that. You call it threat anyways, because if he quit NDC, where will he be? What will his concession? What again? Anyway, I think this is just a lot of trying to, whether it's headline grabbing or whatever it is. Those are some of the things that are expected. And right now that we've entered the campaign season, not necessarily campaign season, but political season, it's really on board. And you will see a lot of things that people are going to be putting out there, a lot of things that are going to be out there being said and all of that. At the end of the day, it's for people to just focus on this thing. But one of the things also that it's going to be very instrumental is that citizens also must be mindful of who are you voting for? Who are the candidates that you're voting for? Who is it exactly that you're voting for? So we got to get to a place where competence, character, capacity is really the watchdog and are really things that people, are looking at for. So we continue to see how this plays out. This particular news here from the Guardian, but I don't think there's anything really in this particular news. I just think it's a whole lot of the things that have been said. In terms of when it comes to Mr. Peter Obi, there's a lot of permutations that have been made, and people will speak with authority. You've seen, first of all, where they say, oh, he was running to be Atiku's vice president, that he had already agreed, he didn't know how to tell obedience, blah, 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 blah. That was said and done. And then there were issue of, oh no, he was going to be somewhere else. There are so many permutations at every time that's always being made. But at the end of the day, most of them haven't turned out, to be right. And we see where it is, today. The way Mr. Peter Obi said it is going to be on the ballot paper. It's actually, as we go on, he already has a ticket of a party, and barring everything being equal, definitely he should be on that ballot paper. But expect more of such things coming out. Expect more of this kind of news that will sort of like dampen the spirit of the people, or try to make the people, look somehow, be somehow, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all about Nigerians standing up. Look at the suffering that you're doing today. And I would like to say to everybody, vote from a place of courage and not a place of fear, because what happens a lot of time is that people vote from a place of fear, where they think, oh no, if we don't do it in certain way, we will not get it. It's only these people that have power. There's nobody that has power. Let me tell you something. Power belongs to the people. Nobody, if you do anyhow, the people do not agree. And if the people say they're choosing someone, nobody can stop them from choosing that person. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.